going on. So apparently, old tap dancing Trump supporter and look at me, self-centered sellout Candice Owens, because she's a hack, by the way. Because of her loaded comments against Ahmaud Arbery, she even had black conservatives distancing themselves from her. They're even coming out saying, yo, pause, 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 put your game on pause. Candace Owens is one of the most sellout black women I've ever encountered. And I'm going to say it like this. It makes no difference who your relationships are with because you still got the same uniform. So let's get that straight. And the truth is with politics, you can be black and conservative. You can be black and have a preference for things that you want. The problem with that is that when usually there are certain type of black folks who fall into a criteria that they feel they have to overdo it to be assimilate with something. And I've had issue with black conservatives mainly because of the support of some racist goony loon like Trump or somebody, or mainly because it pertains to they try to put down on the black people. And look, if you're black and conservative, you don't have to put down the black. You can say because of your values or your views. But when you start to speak out against affirmative action, which again does not mainly particularly favor black people, more white people are recipients of more white women, look it up. Or you say welfare, or you try to say food stamps or EBT cards, more white people. Talk about getting into colleges and universities, more white people. Look it up. The slogans that have been thrown around against African Americans have been unfair because obviously with slavery and everything, and plus there was the imbalance with the schools, and plus the board of education. We talk about the 1954 rule. Thurgood Marshall so willingly fought and got integration for better or for worse, depending on where you stand with it. But the point of the matter is this: had to have black schools and colleges and institutions to offset that these other universities and places in the United States were reluctant to have African Americans at. That's historically fact, not fictional. Look it up. Wasn't that long ago. When you talk about water fountains, you talk about bathrooms, service of food in America. Look it up. Never gets addressed enough. That's the problem when I have with black conservatism. It's like, if you can address that and say that you have views that politically allow yourself to interact with that and acknowledge that and yet maintain dignity and don't put down black folks to do that, I'm cool. Okay, that's cool. But you get someone like Candace Owens who rides on Donald Trump's orange crush head like it's like the cape of Superman. I got issue because she ain't even doing it from genuine. She just shucking and bucking and tap dancing. That's all she's doing. But anyway, she spoke up on Ahmaud Arbery and said he was like a thug and he was stealing and all that kind of stuff. She'll justify those two for that father and son that killed him in cold blood. She'll justify. There are black folks out here who will do that mess all the time because they hate the skin they have. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't care who you're married to, what your neighborhood look like, where you went to school, or your bank account, none of that. Your skin is your uniform. And Candace Owens done forgotten that. She ain't had that woke-up call. But when she gets that wake-up call, she gonna come back home to it. Because it don't leave you. But when black conservatives call her out, they know that she's jive. She's being pushed and pimped by the massa on the plantation to sell this agenda. She's selling the Trump agenda. She ain't even really selling the black conservative. She's selling an agenda because she thinks he's daddy rich. That's what she's going to call him, daddy rich on the plantation. But she's a buffoon, and I got no respect. She's a hack, and there's a lot of them like that. You're going to be a low-budget Stacey Dash hack, or you can be a big-budget one like her. And when I say that because they show no love for black folk. No love. You know. Vote for who you want. But make sure that you don't put down black folks that you have to walk on their necks to sell your crossover dreams or your crossover lifestyle, which in reality, it's a dream. It ain't meant for you. Cause it really ain't gonna want you. You think they going to because you shuck and you grin. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. Not like that. It ain't all cracked up to be what you think it is. But anyway, that's my thoughts and takes about Candice Owens, the sellout hack, and the black conservatives ate her behind for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Give me your thoughts and your takes. Hit the like and subscribe. The bell rings in the video. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for one another. And remember, no matter who you are, who you with, or what you're doing, you were issued a uniform. Be proud of it. Out.